Next, Souvik, are you ready for your
Yeah.
interrogation? I mean, sorry, informal questioning.
It's okay. Yes.
Yeah. So in roughly 10 seconds, I should change it to roughly 10 words. In roughly 10 words, how would you describe what you do and the benefits that you bring to your target audience?
Yeah, so our target audience is so we do software development for small, medium business, typically who doesn't have own in-house software team, and they need some IT solution to solve their business problem, and we can help them. Yeah.
Okay. And how many years have you been in business?
Okay, me personally from March this year, but the company Zoosh exists from 2015. So that way we are in the business 5 years, but I myself is particular this business from March this year.
Okay. And has your background been in the similar industries?
Yes,
Same.
my background in system integration business, services business, system integration business. Actually, 20 years I spent with Nokia, and my final role in Nokia, I was leading core system integration service line in Nokia globally. So that was, and the founders of this business, actually my ex-colleagues from Nokia, they left Nokia a bit earlier than me. They started this company, and now I joined with them as a partner of the business.
Okay. And you, in terms of your the challenges that you've had, I guess it's a completely different to what Claire has experienced. As I know from my own background, lots of businesses have struggled and things, but everybody suddenly needed an e-commerce website the minute we went into lockdown and needed help with different forms of marketing. How's it been for you? Or what's your biggest challenge since March of this year?
Biggest challenge is that see, it's not a big brand, right? So we exist, and that people need to know our existence and how we work, what we do. So, and that is how fast we can spread that thing. So that is the biggest challenge. So that's why we don't get enough discussion with the customer. If somebody potential customer start talking to us, then it's fine. We are very comfortable. So that's our biggest challenge, to sit with customer and talk.
Okay, all right. Do you have any funny, interesting, amazing facts or stories to share with us?
I will not say, it's not funny, but the interesting fact maybe just about my background. So I worked pretty globally. So I started my career in Thailand, so nobody can expect like that. Then I worked in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur for many years, and I moved UK only 11 years back. And then from then I'm here actually. So it's a quite multinational or multicultural experience I have. And I worked in many other countries as short business trips or short assignments and all.
Okay. And same question as I asked Claire. So in terms of what you bring to the group, how do you think you could help the rest of the members here in the group as a whole?
Yeah, see, I see what Claire said also, that here everyone's customer base is small, medium businesses. It is business to business. We're not the consumer type of things. So if people are doing here, and then whatever I do, I think can be complementary. Suppose somebody doing strategic consulting, then it comes digitalization need, then I can jump in. Somebody doing digitalization, portal development or website, and then for the next level e-commerce or development, then I can complement. So that way I see my services can be complementary to in this group, what others are doing. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And I don't know if you know this or not, but obviously you've got Zoosh in the background. Where did that name come from? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't have. I know because one of the founders are actually two founders are my friend, only close friend, and they've selected the name. And it's just they did a kind of lottery among their friends and families, and multiple names come, and then from there they choose it. So it's like that. There is no other special history besides that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And in terms of the group helping you, so reversing the previous question, what one thing do you think that the rest of the guys here could help you out with? If they were to ask, one request or one way in which they could help out, what would that be?
Yeah, first thing I will say, spread the news, our existence and what we do. So when you talk to your clients or your friends, mention that. And then I will say, how many? We're 13 of here, right? Even 50% of you in next 3 months time introduce me with not even potential customer, just for some call or some discussion. That would be already quite helpful for me.
Okay, all right. I'm conscious of time, so I think so. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it over to the rest of the group for any other questions that anyone has about your business. So yeah, does anybody have any questions for Souvik?
Souvik, where do your people do the development? Is it in the UK or offshore?
No, we do in Hungary. So our development center.
How many developers have you got?
We have developers, 40 in-house developers. Then we have some contractor agencies. So if project load goes higher, then we have another 10, 15 contractors that we keep adding.
Okay.
Souvik, to help me to better understand your business and what you specifically do, could you give me an example of a project that your company's worked on?
Yep. Example, suppose one startup company, their name is TickSurf. They do the digital ticket fulfillment. Now, if you go in an event or stadium, you get a paper ticket and there you have a barcode and all that. So digital ticket means everything, all booking happens digitally. Then you get, mobile app, that you get your ticket. And normal physical ticket, you have a suppose Coke voucher, everything in digital ticket possible. You may have advertisement in the behind the ticket, everything possible. And we develop the full application, full digitalization there. So that means it sounds very simple, the app part, it's not app, it's keeping the database, keeping the seat number, who sits where, and there, everything all detail. So that is one of the projects, and we do everything on cloud. So it is Azure cloud or AWS cloud. So yeah, any kind of business want to move digitalization, then we can help. So this is one of the examples.
Great, thank you, that really helps.
Anyone else have any questions? No.
Souvik, what differentiates Zoosh? Because there are a lot of software development companies out there. Why is it that a customer would buy from Zoosh rather than from one of the other providers out there?
2 points I will say. One is that we do everything on cloud and we support multiple clouds like Azure cloud or AWS cloud, or with SAP also we do. So that's quite extensive experience we have. Another thing is that we are not just a software development company. We are design-led development we do. So even client has some vague rough idea, we help them in their product definition also. Then we do the UX design. We have few UX design experts that how the interface will look like. We design that, we create a prototype using wireframe. Then once client agrees, then we move into the actual software development. So we do software development plus. So that's our differentiator.
Okay, thank you.
A very quick question I know for myself, Souvik. So I've got a customer at the moment who's committed to buying app development through another company. So you do app development and getting them into the Google
we
Store
do
as
app
well?
development.
You cover.
Yeah.
Okay, right, interesting. Thank you. No more questions from my side. I don't know if anyone else has any last questions before we move on. But thanks, Souvik. Good to have you on the hot seat. So thanks for your time.
Yeah.